2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Yeah, big rivalry this one. Xander Schauffele, one of the most formidable opponents in the game. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Outstanding approach shot. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
It's got a chance. Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an underpass score.
And that should calm whatever nerves his player has. Nice opening hole.
He finds himself in a share of 13th. Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yeah, it's par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. The second hole of TPC Louisiana sets up the first of numerous birdie opportunities.
Third shot into this par 5 to a green that sits above the player, but watch out, missing either right or long, you're in terrible shape. Accuracy with your third is a must.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Get in. Oh, that's frustrating. That'll sting a bit. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This one looking really good.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Yeah, quality shot that. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. Let's return to live play now. Setting up here with a very long putt. Ooh, right by the hole. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. 3 feet to go here to the hole. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Currently 2 under for the day. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the fourth hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 170 yards. All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see. He seems to have all the wind in his sails and maximum confidence out today against Xander Schauffele. I think Xander didn't really know what he was getting himself in for after that shot.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Rich, the 5th is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Tell you what, they've got their rhythm going there. That's another green in reg.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
This one's dialed in. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. As we look at the leaderboard, this player sits in 2nd place behind Colin Morikawa.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
That one's heading down Broadway. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Opting for the 5-iron. Should find the green here. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, that's incredible. It's in the hole.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. This one's tracking. Well, that'll play. And that will take him to 5 under. And after that hole, this player is currently tied at the top of the leaderboard alongside the ever-present Colin Morikawa. Wonderfully played. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Nicely done. this putt to get to 7 under the card.
Putting for eagle. That always sounds good.
This one's tracking.
Oh, well hold for eagle. And that will take him to 7 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot if you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. You're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
They've chosen to club down here.
Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's get back to it, shall we? This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Hey, nice looking line. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
That starts off on a good line.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Lovely effort, that. Sitting at 9 under, currently leading. This should play. Oh, stop it. What a shot. A 7-footer right here. That's tracking. That's inside the range. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're throwing it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Oh, you know you want to.
Oh, absolute stunner. Well, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back nine. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy corner to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Outstanding shot. High quality.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Here's Xander Schauffele. A look to get to 13 under par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
It's tracking. And that will drop in for birdie. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with the tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
This one is all over it.
Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. A par putt awaits. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. He sits in first position. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
This would be a great up and down. Was on a good line. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here. Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either, a par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. And the green, once again, it's got some movement into a high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
He'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. Opting for the 6-iron. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
This putt about 11 feet in distance.
This one's looking good.
And down it goes. Now 14 under, heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that,
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
well, as we approach the final holes here at TPC Louisiana, the short par 4 16, Rich, it's a good one, but also a challenging one.
Only the brave will take driver out on this short hole. Long irons, hybrids, fairway woods down the left-hand side is just fine.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Luke, that one was humongous.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. This one has eyes for the hole. Ooh. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And that putt will drop. Well done. Currently 14 under for the round.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like. This one is chewing fiber.
Oh my, right by the hole. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
Oh, that was a tasty little morsel, wasn't it?
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill. This really looks good.
Oh, that's a ripper. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. The finishing hole at TPC Louisiana, in my opinion, Rich, is a great one because, again, you can have anything from eagles all the way through to bogeys and worse.
Just avoid those little pot bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might be able to give it a whirl in two. However, you got to be careful to, A, not miss it right, obviously, but even going too far left, you can really get an uncomfortable pitch shot from a low area left of the green.
Oh, well played. And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. Get in the hole. Well, pack your bags. We're all done here in New Orleans. It's time to head to Bourbon Street. And I'm dying to go with the winner of this Zurich Classic in New Orleans.
Oh, you better believe it. Some kind of golfing hat out there this week. The battle down by the bayou this week, Luke, and I got to say, a well-earned victory. Now it's time to go strap on the beads and hit the bayou.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone